What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Tuesday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt, and we are back. Well, I don't know how we did last night. We are trending in the right direction, but that doesn't mean much. It's about 9:30 on the East Coast. This is when I'm going to have to start to tape these things because I got a really crazy busy week, and I'm up early in the morning, so that means I got to tape, and I know you guys on the West Coast, I apologize, and even you guys on the East Coast, I apologize because we don't have an updated slide as to what happened last night. The under for the A's and the Rangers is trending. It's 1-1 in the fourth. That's good. The Cardinals, no score between them and the Rockies, so don't know about that. We are 1-0 so far on the Major League Baseball player props with one still to go, so we can't lose money there. We hit already, so we have a plus money play going at the moment, so if we wind up missing on that, we will go flat for the player props, and then we will have the obviously baseball here with the under for the A's and the Rangers and the Cardinals money line on the road against the Rockies. So don't know how yesterday was. Hopefully it was a winning day for you guys waking up this morning and listening. Quick little thing about the podcast audio. I know a lot of you guys listen to the audio. Anywhere between 4,000 and 8,000 of you every single day listen to the Daily Juice podcast audio-wise. If you ever get to your phone and the podcast has not populated, you can always go to YouTube. YouTube will always be there. There's been some glitches and some things going on with the audio that I apologize on our end. It's not on your end, it's on our end. And hopefully we've made some changes here that's not going to happen again for us today. But I know a lot of you missed the audio podcast yesterday, and that I am sorry for. And hopefully that won't happen again. But you can always get the podcast on YouTube by going and searching BettingPros, and you will see the Daily Juice podcast video-wise, because all that, I put this out myself. So sometimes there's a glitch audio, but audio and video is posted separately. The video is always up. Before I ever shut down for the day, I know the video is always up on YouTube. So just a heads up on that as we go through the next couple of weeks. If we continue to have glitches, we'll try to make some other problems and adjustments for the audio portion of the podcast. But if you ever see it and it's not there, you can always go to the video portion on YouTube by searching Betting Pros, and you will see the Daily Juice podcast. We also put it out on X and Twitter at Betting Pros NFL. You can go check that out on Twitter as well for us when it comes to that. Before I give you the picks for today on this Tuesday, let's tell you more about our friends at Novig. If you guys haven't gone and checked out Novig yet, you can do so by going to bettingpros.com/juice. It is legal in most states, over 40 states. Novig is legal. It is a peer-to-peer sports prediction market and betting site. You can sometimes set your own lines. You can sometimes make better lines of what the sports books are going to offer. And right now, if you use the code DailyJuice, you'll get a 50% off discount on your first coin purchase. It is coin-based, but it is real money that you will be betting with, up to $25 by going to bettingpros.com/juice and use the code DailyJuice. All right, let's talk about my Red Sox here for just 1 second. Red Sox are currently tied in the 10th inning with the Phillies. It's 2-2. Won't matter in my mind for the bet coming up here for today. The Boston Red Sox currently have the best average in Major League Baseball against left-handed pitching. They also have the most RBIs against left-handed pitching in Major League Baseball. Boston's batting .270 against lefties, and they've driven in 155 runs. That is 6 more than the Yankees, and it's way more. It's 22 runs more than the third-place team in the Tigers up against left-handed pitching. The Red Sox mash lefties. So what are they going to see here today for the Phillies? Well, Christopher Sanchez, there's a lot of people that thought he should have been an all-star. They were frustrated that he was not an all-star because, frankly, he's been great. 8-2 with a 2.5 ERA. At home, he has a 2.96 ERA, a 3-0 record. He's given up 16 earned runs in 48 2/3 innings worth of work and an opposing batting average of .219. The final scores, it's been pretty remarkable. 2-1, 3-1 loss on the road to San Francisco, 5-1 win to San Diego, 2-1 loss at Houston, 2-1 win against Miami, 3-2 against Toronto, 2-1 against Pittsburgh, 8-3 against Toronto. he only gives up about 1 earned run every time he pitches. In fact, you have to go back to the 14th of June to find a game in which Christopher Sanchez has given up more than 1 earned run in a start, and he gave up 2 in back-to-back starts against Toronto and Pittsburgh. You got to go all the way back to the 6th of April to find a game in which he's given up 4 earned runs. So what am I doing today? Well, I think the Red Sox are going to score, if not up against Christopher Sanchez, up against this bullpen. Team total for the Red Sox, 3.5 is over 3.5 at -104. I think Boston will score 2 runs on Sanchez and then 2 or more runs against the bullpen for Philadelphia coming in. Now, again, they only scored 2 runs last night. We're heading to the bottom of the 10th inning right now. Boston did not score in the top. It's 2-2. Phillies going for the win here in the bottom of the 10th inning with the runner on second base. I hate the ghost runner, but Boston could not get the job done. If you look at just the way this game has gone for Philly and what they've done, Phillies have used 4 bullpen arms so far here tonight, all going 1 inning. The Red Sox, Walker Buehler was great, shocking. 7 innings, 1 earned run, 2 runs overall for Walker Buehler. Chapman came in, Whitlock came in. I mean, they have used some high leverage arms, but a lot of arms used for the Phillies, and we're not done with this game yet. So we'll see who pitches the 11th, if we have to go to the 11th, if Boston can maintain this game and keep it tied, if they don't lose the game here in the bottom of the 10th inning. So a lot of arms being used for the Phillies. That's good for the Red Sox if they can get Sanchez out of there early to go out there and score. I'm going to take a shot at this, okay? This is not very juicy. It's only -104, but Boston can hit lefties. Let's just see if Sanchez in his first start since the All-Star break, maybe he's a little rusty early and Boston can get to him out of the gate and score some runs. Red Sox team total over 3.5 tonight, up against the Phillies for -104 for 1.04 units. Second bet for us, Houston Astros. Again, a team that can hit lefties. Erod going for the Diamondbacks. His ERA, this is kind of wild. Erod's ERA at home is not great. Now, ESPN has a different starting pitcher. They have Zach Gallen pitching here tonight. But every book that I'm looking at has Erod going. So Rodriguez going, not Gallen going for the Diamondbacks. So I don't know if ESPN just is wrong or if ESPN is ahead of time, but a lefty, if Zach Gallen pitches, if you get up and it's Zach Gallen pitching, don't bet this, okay? This is based off of a lefty starting in Rodriguez for the Diamondbacks because the number is -120 for the Houston Astros. The Astros hit lefties, okay? And the Astros, I think, will be able, they are 266 average-wise against lefties. That's second best in the big leagues, just behind the Red Sox at 270. And Erod is not good at home. Has a elevated ERA at home this year of 6.32. He's 1-2, an opposing batting average of .303. He's given up 26 earned runs and 8 home runs in 37 innings worth of work at home in Arizona for Eduardo Rodriguez. Again, this Astros team is banged up, but they score and they hit lefties. I think this is a great time to jump in on them because the Astros are going to throw Colton Gordon, who's been decent, 3-2 with a 4.67 ERA actually, sorry, it's Valdez. It's not actually. It's Valdez starting here for them. So we're going to jump in on Valdez going in with this. And if that's true, and that's, again, every book I'm looking at here, it's Rodriguez and Valdez. It's not going to be, and it's not a doubleheader either. So, which is really kind of weird that the ESPN's that wrong about the starting pitchers when we've got, a game today and the books are totally different. But I'm getting -120 on Valdez on the road against Erod. I think that's a great price to jump in on it. I think it's almost like, I don't know, it feels like a gift, to be quite honest, to get the better pitcher and the team that can hit lefties on the road. I'm okay with the Astros. They haven't been great on the road, I'll give you that. Astros basically a 500 team. Diamondbacks also equally just a 500 team on the road. But you're getting arguably the best pitcher for the Astros in Framber Valdez at 10-4 with a 2.75 ERA. On the road, though, 4.02 versus at home, which is 1.66. So he's a better pitcher, obviously, on the road. But last time out, got racked by the Dodgers. 6 innings, 4 earned runs. Team still won the game, though. Start before that against the A's on the road. Against the A's, 6 innings, 2 earned runs. Against Pittsburgh, 7 innings, 2 earned runs. So he's been very solid in 2 of his last 3 starts on the road. I'll take the Astros at minus 120 on the money line here. Again, starting pitchers matter, so watch this. If the books are somehow off, again, my books are all telling me that it's Framber Valdez up against Eduardo Rodriguez. If that's not the pitching matchup, don't bet this. But if it is, take the Astros to come in here and get a W. So, 2 plays for us here today on the podcast on a Tuesday. Red Sox team total over 3.5. Taking a shot on that here. Kind of a gut read on the Red Sox against lefties. And the Astros on the money line on the road up against the Diamondbacks at minus 120. There will be 2 Major League Baseball player props on the app like we do each and every day. Go search at Sports Talk Matt on the BettingPros app or go to bettingpros.com/Matt to go and get our 2 Major League Baseball player props. Baseball's been very good to us entering the day today. Major League Baseball 64-48 entering play today for us. That's up 13 units. Baseball's been good. Let's keep firing on Major League Baseball. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.